For sale now, Vehiclemax, a beautiful 2008 Buick Enclave CXL all-wheel drive, cocoa metallic on the outside with a tan leather interior. It's completely loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera. It also has a factory panoramic moonroof with rear sky view. Has 19-inch wheels with 4 brand new tires just put on, power tailgate, and a number of options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. Not only does it have the parking rear sensors here in the bumper, there's 2 on each side of the bumper. It also has a Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electrical connection there, right there, ready to go. Car has no body damage, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. 4-wheel disc brakes. Again, 4 brand new tires. I have less than a mile or 2 just back and forth to the tire shop. Privacy tinted glass, chrome door handles. I'm going to finish going around the vehicle and showing you next the interior, which is in really, really nice shape. Very clean. Also has a roof rack with crossbars, which is not a standard option. Let's go ahead and get inside of it. The door panels are two-tone, cashmere and cocoa. Got the wood trimming, silver accent, and chrome handle. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. Got memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Got the Bose stereo sound system. We've got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. And we got curtain side airbags on just about every post, and every post actually. The front post, the middle post, the third post, and the last post here. And we also have seat side airbags. So we got a total of 5 airbags plus per side, plus the 2 front airbags makes it a total of 12 airbags. So it's a very safe unit. Automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off the sunrise. Manual tilt wheel. Let me go ahead and get inside of it now, get it started for you. Oh, I forgot to show you something here. Before I do that, let me show you the remote start. Car has to be locked. So I'm doing that now. And you press and hold that little circle up in the top here, and the car turns right on. There's a really neat feature, especially when it's hot outside like now. So long as you had the air conditioning when you last left the vehicle, when the vehicle comes on, so will the AC, and it will cool down the car for you. In the winter, the opposite effect. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, all you gotta do is unlock the door, open the switch, put the key in the ignition, and you're ready to drive off. If you decide you're not gonna drive off at that moment, you can go ahead and turn off the car by pressing the circle again. All right, let me get inside of it here and show you the interior. Before I do that, let me show you the power tailgate. You can open the power tailgate from the remote control. You can also open it from the inside of the car, and you can also open it from the tailgate itself. To close it, you can do it the same way. There's a switch on the tailgate. There's also a switch inside the vehicle, and then you got the control on the remote. All right, let me go ahead and get inside of it, show you the interior options, and we'll move on after that. The seating surfaces, before I sit down, let me pan over. It's in remarkable condition for having 73,000 miles. Whoever had this car took real good care of it. The interior is in perfect shape, has no cuts, no tears, no burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. All right, let me go ahead and turn on the car. Get the AC going here. As you can see, we have dual climate control. Right now I'm going to put the driver's side all the way down to maximum low. Okay, and I got the passenger side. Let me lower the fan so you can hear me talk. We have the passenger side at 74. So what that does is that means the AC vents on this side of the car will blow at 74 degrees, and the ones on this side of the car will blow at 60 degrees. And that's a cool option because that way you can have different levels of comfort. Let's start off with the moonroof so we can get a little better lighting here. Right now we got the shade cover, which is a manual shade cover. You push up, in, and then up, and then let it slide back. And to close it, you just let it do that. So push up and in, and that's how you close it and open it. In the rear we got a shade, and let me see if I can demonstrate that for you right here. Alright, there's a power shade. Now the rear moonroof does not open. That's what I call a sky view. It's just for you to look out of. The one that does open is the one right here, and I'll demonstrate that now. It's a one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for it to stay open. There's our navigation screen. Okay, if we put the car on reverse, the rear camera will come on. Alright, and we also have parking sensors in the rear bumper. And I'll back up to the vehicle so I can demonstrate to you how it works. It is a color camera. There's our first warning, and if you notice in the roof there's a little yellow light there. That's our first set of warnings. When we get to the next warning, you're going to get probably another little yellow light. There's the second yellow, and you see now you got two yellow lights up there. It's hard to see from here, but believe me, there's two. And then our next warning, by the way, this is our rear bumper right here. We're going to get a red warning. That's going to be our last one. Alright, and now you'll see we got two yellows and a red, which you can see clearly on your rear view mirror. Alright, and we actually have still a room to go, believe it or not. This is very accurate. I don't like to push it, but as you can see, I'm getting closer and closer. Alright, let's put it back in drive. And let's pull forward. It's going to stay on the rear camera for about 10 seconds or so. Put it back in park. Let's go ahead and put both sides of the AC at maximum cold because it's very warm outside. We got heated seats on both sides, and I'll demonstrate how that goes. Let me give the camera a second to focus. There we go. Got three positions. Okay, this is to heat the entire seat. This one here is to heat the backrest only. Press it once, and that's high, medium, low, and off. And the top switch has the same exact function. Okay, this is to over here. If you press here once, the tailgate will open. Once it opens, if you press it again, it will close. If you press off, you're disabling the power tailgate. This is the towing haul mode, and I'll show you how that goes. Once you press that, the little yellow wagon comes on. What the wagon does, what that towing haul mode does, is it makes your transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load and disables the overdrive. Once you're done with your towing, you can just press it again, and the towing haul mode will go away. Also here next to the shifter, you got the traction control. That's to disable it. Rear window wiper and the washer, and this is the heated seats on the driver's side. On the center shifter, you'll notice there's a plus and minus column. Okay, a minus button. I'll show you how that works. By the way, the car has 73,321 miles. To the right of that, you'll notice the outside temperature, which is 85 degrees. I'm going to put it in reverse, neutral, now drive, and that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you just want to use a manual shifting mode, you go down to the L. You'll see a 1 comes next to it. Now when I tap on the plus on the shifter, it will go up all the way up to 6, as it is a 6-speed automatic transmission. If I tap on the minus, it'll downshift all the way down to 1. Clearly nothing's happening now because we're not moving. But if that doesn't interest you, push the shifter over to drive, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will shift for you. Put it back in park. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer on the left hand side. I'm going to rev the engine. 3.6 liter V8. And as you can see, the reason I'm doing this is just so you can see the car's running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. Everything is working perfectly. Up in the top here, we have an auto dimming mirror that has an eye right here that senses bright light. When somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. On the upper right hand corner, we have a compass that lets us know that we're pointing or heading in the east direction. Got the OnStar system here, and I'll tell you what it does right now. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, there's a 24-hour number they provide you with. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they notice you, they can send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to get your car open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. Up here we got what I call the home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program or throw up to 3 garage doors or gates. Got map lights here on either side, and you got vanity mirrors with lighting on both sun visors. Got a nice analog clock over here in the center. Let's pan over the dashboard now so you can see some perfect shape without any cuts, tears, or cracks. Got also a storage system up here. You just push and let go, and you can put like maps or correspondence or anything like that up there. Just continue passing over to the right here. Car's in really nice shape. Got wood trimming all around. 2 sets of trimming per door. Got the trimming all the way from the passenger side, continuing over the AC vent and all around the instrument cluster, and also on the steering wheel itself. The steering wheel has got wood on the top here, leather wrap on the sides, more wood here in the bottom, and leather wrap over here. Let's go ahead and put up some music here. Right now we're on XM. Oh no, let's press XM. Right now XM is in preview mode, as you have to sign up for your own subscription by calling that number or going to that website. Go ahead and put some music here. You can raise the volume here. You can lower the volume here. Okay? And you can mute it over here. Alright? The source button just moves you from these fields, from AM to FM to XM to CD player to auxiliary port, which is here for your iPod, so you can play your iPod music right on your Bose stereo sound system. Okay, the seek button is over here, which just moves you to the next available station. These 2 buttons here navigate about your preset stations, which are these ones down here that you can reset yourself. And this is to mute and also your voice command. Got your cruise control on the left hand side. Got I don't know if I mentioned this before, maybe repeating myself, automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, and you also got fog lights right there. Got wood trimming all around here, the center console. You got cup holders here. This armrest here slides back and forth for comfort, and you got storage here. Got coin slots and another tray there for like pens and other stuff. In the center console, we got also storage up in the top here, a little one, not much, not very big. Get your main glove box over there, and right in there you can see is the owner's manual with its casing and everything. I think we might be ready to move on to the back, so let's do that. By the way, the windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the windows to go down or up, for that matter. Okay, let's move on to the middle row section of the vehicle and into the cargo, and after that we'll conclude the video. Again, if I miss something, feel free to call me. My name is George. You can reach me at 305-218-5462. The rear door panel is the same as in the front, 2-tone with a wood accent and the silver lining, the chrome handle. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following: stick your key in here, twist it to the left. When you do that, what that's going to do is it's going to disable this inside door handle. That's in case you got little kids and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers, just come back here and do the opposite. Give it half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. In the back of the center console here, we have AC controls for the middle row passengers. They can control the fan speed, the airflow, and the temperature. They can also control the stereo right here, and they have phone jacks for their headphones. You got a cigarette lighter adapter here for your chargers, and you got a cup holder that pops out. Okay, in this unit you got a full bench here. You got anchors on both sides for your baby car seats. This is an 8-passenger unit. It has 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, that's 5, and 3 more in the rear, that's a total of 8. Not very many that come with a bench in the middle. Most have buckets, and that you kind of lose a passenger that way, so it's normally people prefer the ones with a bench in the center. To gain access to the rear is very simple. Pull up on this handle here, and as you can see, it slides. The seat comes up and it slides forward and gives you plenty of room to get in back here. To get back, just push it back. Okay, hard to do this with one hand, but there we go. Hang on a second. Let me put my camera down. It's easier done with 2 hands than with 1 hand. It's not that hard. Just there you go. I wasn't able to slide it all the way back. Believe me, I made it look a lot harder than it really is because I've only got 1 hand available here. Okay, so you got the moonroof open in the front there, and the sky view here in the rear. Got AC vents here in the middle row section, and also map lights. The rear row section has also AC vents and map lights, and there's also map lights way back there in the cargo area. Okay, let's move on to the back. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. All the chrome emblems and trimming is in nice shape. It's not pitted or peeling. Got a rear wiper, rear window defroster, right rear tail light, perfect shape, no damage whatsoever. CXL again is the all-wheel drive version. Class 3 heavy-duty towing package, as I said before. Dual exhaust, rear parking sensors. Again, when the tailgate's open, all you got to do is pull here, press on that switch, and the tailgate will open. This is a 60-40 rear bench seat. 60% on this side, 40% on that side. It does fold completely flat, independent of each other. I'll show you how it does that. Pull up on this handle here, the headrest is going to pop. And now you just shove this down and lay it down completely. Goes down almost completely flat. Now the neat thing about that is if you want to put a large box here, let's say, or here, you still need the seating capacity here, you can fold down one side and not the other. To bring it back up, it's manual, but it's very easy. Just pull up on the strap. It's got a little Velcro here in the back of it, so you can attach it here so it's not dangling, and then you pop the headrest manually. Got another cigarette lighter adapter over here, and you got pretty good storage here. When you lay both those down flat, you got a ton of storage. To close the tailgate, it's very simple. Just press here, and again, you can do that with your remote. You can do that from the inside of the car in the overhead console, or from back here. Let's come around to the right rear side. Again, remember, 4 brand new tires just put on. Right rear door panel, same way, perfect shape. I'm sure by now you notice that there's no burn holes, no cuts, no cracks, none of the speaker covers are damaged. The interior is in really, really good shape. Again, you got anchors on this side here also for your baby car seat. Give you another look at the headliner from a different angle, so you can see that it's not stained or burn holes or sagging or anything like that. Come around to the right front here. Right front door panel, same way, two-tone with the wood trimming, the silver accent, the chrome handle, the Bose stereo sound system. As I said before, not only do you have power seat, power reclining, and lumbar support on the driver's side, but also on the passenger side. Alright, let's talk about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We have some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you want us to go ahead and get you pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.